I think the sense of satisfaction is when you find something or find an issue and you raise it to your client, they're understanding and they're appreciative of what you found and they're willing to make a change and implement any changes that you're suggesting. Also, finishing the financial audit is also quite satisfying. My role day to day changes, but I'm supporting my team leaders and I'm also coaching and mentoring junior staff while also performing some audit work over significant risks at entities. Usually I say I'm an auditor, studied accounting, and the annual reports that entities publish at the end of the year, the financial statements that go with those, we audit them, and since we're a public sector auditor, we make sure that they're spending in line with what they should be and that they are correct and as accurate as possible. The work-life balance is more flexible here, but also just a sense of community in the office and like actually being able to just approach anyone within the office, have a chat to them. If you've got a question, you can ask literally anyone. There's no set hierarchical structure that restricts you from doing that. It's not all serious, there are some times where it is, but I think especially when we're actually working physically in the office, you work with your immediate team, but there's a wealth of knowledge just sitting within the office, so you can go up to anyone. I think it's just don't be afraid to put your hand up and ask for some responsibility or just to take on new things, even though they might be daunting at the start. There'll always be someone there who you can talk to about it or have some support from, but I think it's just taking on that challenge and challenging yourself because you'll be surprised at what you can achieve. There are a few. So I went to Thursday Island. So I did that for a school audit visit, which was really cool because we got a tour around by some of the locals as well. And we actually got to see everything up there. You don't normally get to experience that if you're, say, just a regular member of the public. So it was actually really good to see. For some of the other school visits, we've gone up to Cairns. So we got a tour through the hinterland and we got to go to some of the other remote communities around there. And just last year, I also went to on my audit for CS Energy, I went to the Kellogg power station. Starting as a graduate in 2018, I started with a grad cohort, and through that we built a strong bond within ourselves. But we also went to all the social club activities, and so we were able to meet people throughout the office and engage with them on a more casual basis, which just helped us in our work environment, but it also just took a little bit of the stress away from work. It's good to let your hair down after a busy week. Funny story-wise though, I did get locked in the museum once because it turns out they didn't give us after hours access so we could leave. So I was just wandering around trying to find someone, wave someone down, find security so I could get out of the museum, but didn't want a night at the museum situation.